All right, so welcome back, clinical research scoop and circle. How's it going? I'm over here using two screens with Zoom, and I'm very confused, but it doesn't matter because what you guys can see is this screen. We see Ocugen, OCGN. We have a hardcore fan, probably our biggest fan. I got to give a shout out to this guy, Igor Kaspin from Newport Beach, California. I mean, he's asking the right question. That's why he's in Newport Beach, guys. All right? He's asking the right questions. Okay.
What are the right questions?
Dan, what can you guys at the scoop please talk about Ocugen, OCGN?
All
So
right.
I know nothing about it, but you can see it here. It was at 50 cents until December 20th, 30 cents. Then it went to $2.50 January 4th. And we're going to go and look at the news
today,
which Dr. Al taught me. So here's what they have. Okay. They've got, well, I need a premium membership for this, but they have, I don't need it because look, I'm going to teach you guys watching how to do this. You know, this is good. You get it like their compound, and then you
I
just
think they will connect you with the .gov.
yeah, but you just go here and look for yourself and say, okay, this is for ocular surface disease, dry eye. So this is ophthalmology, which is really hot right now in research. And so they must have had, let's see what the news was on December 22nd. Ocugen announces plan to adjourn annual meeting. No, there must be more. This was like around December 19th, December 10th. Ocugen and Virhat Biotech to co-develop Covaxin. Oh, a whole virus inactivated COVID-19 vaccine. So this is why that stock jumped on this news. So they partnered with this other biotech here. This is why that when I looked up Ocugen, I didn't actually see anything related to COVID because they're probably doing it under a joint venture. But have you guys looked at this stock, Ocugen, at all?
No, I've never heard of it.
See the news today.
Today, shares of Ocugen were sinking 6.8% lower after falling as much as 15%. The decline came after the biopharmaceutical company announced that it was canceling its stockholder meeting scheduled for January 13th. While the cancellation of a stockholder meeting appears to have rattled some investors, it really isn't a big deal, at least on the surface. Ocugen held its annual stockholder meeting. The sole reason for reconvening was to hold a vote on increasing the number of shares authorized for issuance. So, generally with a stock like this, and this is when I apologize to Igor, our fan, but he told us about this like around this time, December 15th. So, Igor, I hope you bought a lot of this because now you're doing well. Okay, but as far as clinicaltrials.gov, I mean, this is all on the COVID vaccine news of the partnership. So that's what we have here. We have, and then you can find out what we have to look at what that partnership entails, and then look up that company. Actually, let's do it right now. Because the website Dr. Al told me about, which we probably should pay for. This drug, Covaxin. So if I
just click it, it will take you there. Then.
Oh, it will?
Just click.
Yeah.
Co-develop Covaxin. Okay. Ocugen and Virhat, so it's like a foreign company, will co-develop this vaccine candidate, Covaxin. So I wanted to see if they actually have a study yet on clinicaltrials.gov. So I'm going to search for this.
Covaxin.
Yeah. Let's see. Nothing yet. So
16 studies.
for C
Oh, C
vaccine.
vaccine.
Yeah.
That's different.
So I don't know. They don't have anything yet listed. But if you're an investor and you want to know, okay, is this too late to buy? I don't know. But you have to keep your eye on clinicaltrials.gov to see what the enrollment is looking like, when they plan to end enrollment. But this vaccine stuff is not over, guys. I mean, COVID studies, I keep telling people it's not done.
Dan,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Go back to the bio catalyst.
Let me move this thing.
Yeah. Go up to that search.
Okay. Here?
No, up all the way. Search. Where is the search?
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, click on the
Molecule?
on the molecule. Yeah, there on the three. Yeah, here. Put the COVAX.
Go back. Oh, okay.
Print it. Yeah. See, anything comes up? Nothing. Huh?
Is it spelled right?
No, he copied it. Copy and paste.
Let me see.
Let's try to Google it. 5 hours ago, Indians aren't guinea pigs.
That's
Congress
spelled correctly.
minister questions Covaxin rollout. Ah, maybe this has something to do with the shareholder meeting being postponed. Yeah,
And
they
the
didn't
drop.
want to do the study. They didn't want to do the Covaxin study in India. Looks like.
I know, but this like Indian company, the one who's joining
Yeah.
Kogan.
Yeah, they partner with Bharat, which I think it's an Indian company.
Okay,
And it's controversy around it right now.
well, that's why mainly.
And that's probably why it's not on ct.gov. I think they're trying to do the study in the vaccine developed by the Hyderabad-based company in collaboration with the Indian Council has been touted as a key example of India's indigenous manufacturing. However, the vaccine is yet to clear its phase 3 trials, due to which the government had earlier said it was to be used only in case of emergency. Now the government is saying recipients won't be able to pick and choose the vaccine when phase 3 trials of Covaxin is not complete. It raises concerns on its efficacy. You can't use rollout as phase 3 trial. Indians are not guinea pigs. See, this is what clinical research is, a bad reputation. Even prime ministers are saying guinea pigs with
Yep.
clinical research.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm looking
So
at
that could be some of the issues there.
I think so.
that we have.
I think this is a big issue because it's a news, a news release for the vaccine, the new vaccine.
Yeah, so from that, I would, what window am I on? I wouldn't touch the stock, but if you owned it at 30 cents and it's at 250, good job. I would sell it.
I would not touch the stock because there's still big controversy about it, and everybody is and it's need to be tried in India, and they don't want to do it even. So I don't think the vaccine gonna go anywhere.
I wonder if that's why Bharat Biotech, because of this, they partnered with Ocugen. Maybe they want to do it in the United States. I don't know.
I know, but this is today.
Yeah.
And the last month in December was both of them getting together.
Yeah.
The Kogan and the Bharat.
Good point. But our fan, Igor Kaspin, would have made us some money if we did this podcast earlier, like a month earlier. Oops. Okay.
Now the other one.
ARKG. Perennial outperformance ahead. ARKG. Okay, so where is this one? ARKG.
That's another one.
ARKG. I couldn't find that on the Catalyst page. ARK Genomic Revolution. It's an ETF.
That one seems.
Oh, this is a Genomic Revolution Exchange Traded Fund, ARKG. That's why we can't find it. It's not a biotech. It's an ETF.
Yeah, it is big thing now, the genomic things.
Really?
Yeah, it is big thing, genomic things. Dan, everybody is talking about genomic and gene manipulation and everything. The big companies of genomic is with this now. In oncology, new genomic testing and medication that's related to it, and it's a huge thing, the genomic.
So what? Explain to us because we don't understand any of this. To a average Joe, why is this so hot? And knowing what you know, would this be something interesting to look at as a ETF?
I didn't know that the genomic stuff have genomic company have an ETF.
Yeah,
I
me
didn't know that. But if you go to the ATF and see the companies, you see them, one of the biggest company that's working in immunotherapy, because they go to decide on their medication through the new genomics NGS or the new genomic testing. They work now. You have the big company, the editing for the genes. Also, they're doing. I don't know if they are included in this ETF or not, but it's a big news. Like you have a CRISPR jumped from $70-80 in November to $200 today.
Which one?
193.
Which one?
CRISPR, CRSP.
They're public?
Yeah, they're public. Yeah,
I think
CRISPR.
they're a nonprofit.
No, they're public, and they jumped from $70-80 in the November
Hold on,
to.
hold on. Why am I not owning this? Chris, you and I, we
CRISPR?
were talking about CRISPR. I didn't know that's public.
Yeah,
We
it's been
missed
out for
Chris.
many
We
years.
missed out. What are we doing
Wow.
not owning this? We talk about this like nerds all the time and we don't own the stock.
193. Go to a year before.
Hey,
There
but
is no.
that's nothing though, because we're early, right? So do you think this price point, this should
I think I read a couple of reports, and they say this is the new Amazon.
Chris,
I'm hearing.
TDS, TD Ameritrade, just sell some crap and buy this. I don't know what.
We still have a little bit of cash left. Maybe I'll just use the rest for this.
There you go, CRSP. Well, put half in that and put half in ARKG. It's a ETF for genomic revolution. Dr.
See?
Al be hot.
A year ago it was 40, and now 200 now.
Which one? CRISPR?
A year ago.
CRISPR year to date. Oh, 1 year. Let's put 1 year. One year. The lowest was 38. Yeah, 38, and now it's 193. What Dr. Al says is not lies, people. It's factual.
We don't give financial
And
advice.
the other company you look into it is EDIT, EDIT Medicine.
Hold on.
EDIT.
Hey, make that clear, Dan. We don't give financial advice.
Well, I think you did, but let me say it again for the people in the back. We do not give financial advice. Do not follow what we say. We
This
don't
is-
even
All
know
your
if
money.
CRISPR is public.
This is it used to be $27. Now flip it. Be dyslexic now. 17.
Wow. So tell me,
Yep.
Dr. Al, let's talk. Tell me why CRISPR, what's so promising about CRISPR and what's so promising?
CRISPR, I think late last year they did they were initiated phase 3 study, phase 1-2 study for sickle cell disease to reverse the sickler,
I even
and
watched
that's why
a documentary on
they
this.
start jumping. And now EDIT, which is bought by Blue, is doing study on hemophilia.
Wow.
Okay, if you go down to the news here,
Yeah. Let's go down.
to the news down, you see that they're doing studies on the hemophilia or in the pipeline. You see also the
Sickle cell
studies.
disease and what is this? Leber congenital amaurosis type 10.
This is like eye disease,
Wow.
lots of and there is also, these are the big ones. If you
Chris,
want, I can
Wow,
give
that's
you,
some good stocks, man.
I can tell you about another 2 companies, Natalia.
Do you invest in
NTLA.
these, Dr. Al?
Huh?
Do you invest in these companies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You invest in CRISPR?
CRISPR and EDIT and Natalia and
Well, what's the
SGMO.
What do you think about ARK genomic? How does
I didn't know that they have an ATF. I
right,
didn't
so
know
how
that.
how does the genomic revolution, how does it tie into CRISPR and edit and all these things? Can you explain for like non-doctors?
CRISPR is gene modification an messenger RNA that go to the DNA and modify the DNA where they have the mutation for certain disease to get rid of it in certain way. So the patient, if you have genetic disease like sickle cell disease, they will not have. Oh my gosh! See how many studies?
Chris,
28.
26 open studies right now.
Yep,
Recruiting.
but all in the university because they.
No, private. Chicago, Portland, Nashville, maybe all in universities.
Yeah. Because they're looking for certain, and I'm not sure about doing the CRISPR gene modification studies. Do you need to have a special qualification for that?
Probably. I mean, you have to probably not maybe not
That's question for you guys.
It's probably not the qualification, but it's probably experience, and then you obviously need equipment, right? Like the specialized equipment to do.
I'm not sure because you just test in the blood after you inject the medicine or inject the CRSP.
I guess it depends.
Okay, then
if it's just like a registry study, then no. But if you're doing like anything interventional, I don't know if they're doing any interventional gene therapy kind of stuff.
Do you know how I find? How did I know about this? About I read. I'm subscribed for Science Magazine by American Association of Science and Technology or something like this. Anyway, they always write about a new technology, and this one they produced a big article about it 2 years ago about CRISPR technology. I was fascinated by it. I looked into it and I found these two companies and I bought it, and then more company came out.
Wow. So Chris, which one? We're gonna go with CRISPR, and you want to go with ARKG?
I think just CRISPR right now. No.
Yeah, let's just do CRISPR and analyze the rest. And Dr. Al,
if you go back and read about CRISPR, they're telling you it's the new Amazon.
Right.
Natalia, which one?
CRISPR, CRSP.
Yeah, right.
But if you want more companies, you have Dan. You have one penny stock company called GNPX.
Let me.
G as in George. NPX.
GNPX.
Yeah.
Genprex.
Yeah, Genprex.
Let's look at the year to date.
B90.
Chart events look bullish according to Yahoo. Not according to me.
Yeah.
I haven't taken that class yet. 3.9.
Go to 1 year or 6 months.
6 months. The lowest was like $3.05. The high was $5.50.
They're saying this is have a big potential company. Other company is SGMO.
Wait. Let's see what clinicaltrials.gov is doing.
I like your approach, my friend.
Well, when you have to focus on what you know. Because all these charts, I don't understand as well as if I see a study going on, like with the Ocugen, I don't see a study, so to me it's not valuable. But this one, they have not yet recruiting in patients with stage 4 lung cancer. So this is the
exactly.
Which company was this again? The GNPX. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they got a study not yet recruiting in lung cancer. You want to take a gamble. You hear from an oncologist that this is promising. What do you know about this drug, osimertinib?
This new technology, the CRISPR technology, and cancer, it just started about 3-4 months ago. They started in company in Israel, which
Wow.
is they tried to do the modification in cancer and they were successful. And now everybody is booming toward cancer with this genomic study. So that's why everybody and
I'm right.
is really it is a new stuff and new interesting stuff. I think it's worth to look into it and see how does it work.
I'm gonna write down.
And Natalia is NTLA.
Hold on.
NTLA.
LA.
CRSP. Pen is no good. One step at a time, people. This is how you get CRSP. Also GNPX. I like what I saw so far.
How about I send it in a
I
text?
don't like OCGN. I do have to look at ARKG. What else did you say now? Oh, EDIT, right?
EDIT.
Let me look. I didn't look up that one on clinicaltrials.gov. Let's see. Editas Medicine. I like their symbol. Very double entendre with the edit. Okay, gene editing. Okay. Very interesting stock symbol. So that's a CRISPR related company too?
Yeah.
Dr. Al, we need to talk more often, man. Editas Medicine.
Well,
2 studies.
I'm ready, my friend.
2 studies.
How many study?
Recruiting single ascending dose in participants with LCA10. Retinal degeneration. Okay. Wow. Recruiting.
It is very interesting stuff. If you read more about the CRISPR technology, it is very interesting.
But Edit had a pop, no? Edit. When did Edit have a pop?
Edit is it is very interesting.
And what was
company.
the last one you said?
N.
Let me look at Edit real quick. Edit. 73 1-year chart. So you're saying this CRISPR stuff, like CRISPR is not new. CRISPR's been around for a while. So what's new? You mean in oncology?
It's been for about 8-10 years only.
But so what's new? The oncology applications? Is that what you're saying?
No, they're starting the it's been like a concept for a long time until they start doing clinical trial late last year.
Oh, so that's
And now they start integrating it in different type of diseases. Okay, sickle cell, they do it like they did it for many patients, and many patients start having any blood transfusion or any other complication of sickle cell.
Wow. Okay.
Like pain crisis and like this. And they're running it, I think, in Florida University. Okay, so that's what's interesting about this kind of technology. And now they're doing it for hemophilia. I don't know about the study about hemophilia. What did they find? Also, they're doing it for cancer, but the cancer is still in the preclinical trial. So this is a good time to jump into these companies. Okay, after doing your DD, which is due diligence and research and finding out how does this company is it like, do you think it's your line of investing or not? For me, it is. I follow the news. I'm into this field, so.
One study to evaluate hereditary transthyretin amyloidoid. Wow, I don't know, Chris. You can read this word.
Is this for the brain? The amyloid? Yeah.
Dan, I think you need to, if you want to invest in this thing, you need to be a CRO for genetic studies or a CRO for rare disease or both.
Yeah, I agree.
I think this is where you can be involved really in these kind of studies. CRO for genetic study, it's all in new companies, all have 1 or 2 studies, and most probably in the future gonna grow up with this line of trials and everything coming out. So this will be a big opportunity to jump in and start doing this. And also rare disease is one of the things that need to be maybe involved in.
Doctor, this hereditary trans. Well, I think Chris or
Chris
Dr.
can,
Al should read this.
What's Chris doing?
Clinical scoop
Yeah, the one here,
going
the
up. What stocks
hereditary,
are good?
the one that is
CRISPR.
highlighted here. Can you see it? The one that done.
Yeah. Hereditary. I can't read the words. Hereditary
Yeah.
something.
Is that
Polyneuropathy.
is that in the brain? The amyloidosis?
It is polyneuropathy. It's in the nerves, all the nerves. Hereditary transthyretin amyloidosis with polyneuropathy. It's kind of genetic disease that's rare. But these studies that like it's really this is the trend where
Rare disease is what you're saying is we need to focus on, and also on the stocks too.
yeah, the rare diseases and this company, I just text you a new company also. These company that's really into these things.
What's the symbol on that?
We can sit and talk more about it. Yeah.
SGMO.
SGMO. Last one for today's episode. We don't want to give you guys too much. You're gonna have analysis paralysis. You people watching.
Analysis.
1550. Let's see what that means in context, and then let's look up this thing on clinicaltrials.gov. Ah, this has a drop. So something from no, nothing. It's been stable for. Oh wait, this is the 1 day. Never mind. $7 to 15. So this is tame. This is very pedestrian compared to the other
But
stuff.
that was in.
I know, but this is it's not by itself. It's owned by bigger company. This is as when they were $2, $3. I think big company bought them called Blue Chip or Blue something, which is not related to genetic, but it jumped from $2 to $5 or $6. And now with this jump of CRISPR, all the other companies are coming up with CRSP. It's like Tesla. When Tesla goes up, NIO and work, everything goes up with it.
Do you see
The same thing
similarities?
for.
You see similarities like that in the same kind of situation?
That's what seemed to be. You see, like
What's Fabry disease?
Solo, NIO, everything goes up when Tesla goes up. Okay,
Guys,
the same thing when CRISPR goes up.
This is what
I'm
Dr.
sorry?
Paul is talking about is what I've been saying on the Clinical Trials Guru podcast since I've been started. People are always worried, well, we're going to have less trials. No, we're going to have more trials. We're going to have trials, more rare disease trials because of genetic therapy, genetic modification, editing. We're going to have more trials, more rare disease. There's more opportunities, not less. It's not a zero-sum game. And so this is very, I'm just bullish on the entire clinical research industry, but you can find some good stocks and ride the wave too. I know a lot about, well, not a lot, but I know a good amount about CRISPR, so we're going to invest in that. I always thought that was a nonprofit. I didn't know it was public.
No, it's a big company, my friend.
Wow. Okay. So there you guys go. Any questions, Monica, Chris? Anything?
No, just.
I think you're all speechless. You're all speechless.
Yeah.
Good information.
Who's speechless around here?
And they
Not me.
Yeah,
Chris is not speechless.
Done. So if we go down a little bit here.
Oh yeah.
What do you
but
say,
I'm not
Chris?
sharing anymore.
Good information. Definitely. Anybody interested in investing? Again, not advice, but if you're interested, do your homework and maybe you'll find something you're interested in.
Definitely not advice.
Yeah.
We're just clinical researchers and one oncologist and clinical researcher talking about what you guys want us to talk about, and then we start talking about what we want to talk about as we discover new things. I don't even know how we got into CRISPR, but Dr. Al, as always, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, Monica and Chris. Thank you, Monica, for joining me with the mask. You know, we got to show solidarity. And then Chris Auber looking like a hostage somewhere. Are you okay, Chris? If you're okay, blink once that you're okay.
Mario has
He's somewhere in submarine that is like in
Chris,
the deep ocean. That's
if you want me to call the police, wink once. Wink.
Call Rosario and tell her to let me free.
Okay, we will. Thank you guys for watching
Say
and
hi to
listening.
Rosario.
Say hi to Rosario. I'm gonna see you guys next week on Wednesday. Catch y'all later. Clinical Scoop and Clinical Circle.
why.
Doing
Care,
business,
everybody.
Latinos in clinical research, and meeting with doctors. So let's Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you.